Unfortunately, not really feeling this one. Double planes. We have a depopulate, but it's only 2 lands. We're going first. We're going to mulligan. Much better. Much better. And we can keep most of this. Missing our green. So this is interesting. We get one from Celestis, though. We kind of have double ramp here. So we're going to keep this. And I want to keep hitting our land. So it's between Elspeth and Wrenn. So I think we're going to tuck the Elspeth here. Keep the Wrenn. We're going to explore on 4. I think we're going to explore on 4 to guarantee hitting our lands. I think that's going to be correct versus doing it on 2. Well, we get the draw. Yeah, let's just do it on 2. Make sure we hit our lands that way. All right, looking for a green source because we won't be able to ramp anyways. Virtuoso. Alright, and they did it tapped out. Virtuoso is strong enough that we are going to go ahead and just exile it. Land, but not our green. I think we bottom 1, right? Still looking, it would be great to pop it on curve. So I think this is correct. And we are going to go ahead and take advantage of this and just get rid of Virtuoso now before they have a chance to protect it. Them starting off with Virtuoso is good for us. Typically, that's the last card they want to play because that's the most powerful of all of them, in my opinion. Right? That's the one that can kill us out of nowhere. So if they're going to give it to us, we're definitely going to take it. Because typically, by the time they play it, see, and then now they have protection. So we will unfortunately have to do it on their turn. Is it worth the ramp here? We play it, and we still have to exile something to do it. So I guess we just wait. And yeah, see, they have the +1. So we're going to do it on their turn. That will give us the opportunity to stem the bleeding, so to speak. Or maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should have actually played the Celestis. Because we're going to make them use it when it's like at its lowest point, right? We know they have it. Might as well, right? Huh. That is very interesting. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. So our opponent didn't have any protection there. That is very unique. I mean, they can... Yeah, either way, they get to filter through their deck. So this is interesting. I think we let them have the card here to get the stall trigger later, right? I think that's correct here. If we get the chance to stall it for an extra turn, why not? Versus giving them a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, shoot. Actually, you know what? Let's just do that. All creatures. Oh, nope. Not artifacts. Enchantments. Let's do that. It's a little greedy, but if they haven't, you know, like... Okay. Let's assemble the Titans. Let's get this ball a-rolling, shall we? Alright, come on. Hook it up. Hook it up. That's unfortunate. So bottom, bottom, bottom. Keep the devious cover up. I don't think that's what we're worried about here. I think we just bottom everything. And... yeah, I guess. Do we think it's a Planeswalker? It might as well. Alright, Essence Scatter. It's like the worst card to reveal. Alright, fair. Still looking for a land. None of those were green sources, right? Oh, I guess the Spara. I guess there was an argument there to keep the Spara. Play the Drake. Okay. We'll be able to tap those down for a turn, so not the end of the world. Oh, yeah, derp. Alright, let's... minus?
Harm the forest. Destroy the gifts nature grows.
I feel like they may have a bounce spell, right? And I don't want to... I guess we don't get punished for that, though. Now, let's play our lands. We can always minus later.
Every seed contains
You can always minus later. Both... That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to get draw out of this, so we're good. We didn't play a spell either. So that's sweet. Actually draw a discard if we want to. We're pretty much gonna leave up Essence Scatter for the rest of the game here. Let's pitch that. Keep the green land, right? So we have our 2 green sources. And we're going to be able to plus. Do we have any permanents in our graveyard right now? We do not, unfortunately. Sad face. Still decent amount of value. That's really interesting that they kept a hand with no protection, right? Like, I feel that's the important thing about that deck. But I guess they kept a creature-heavy hand. You know about the Essence Scatterer? We're pretty much going to sandbag that. They're going to get to start cycling. Okay, that resolves. Alright, now let's go ahead and do the thing. Tap, tap. Tap it, tap, tap. Give it a little sweet tap. Push comes to shove, we can use this to destroy the enchantment, which I'm not opposed to. Spell Pierce. We'll pay that. So you do get to connive. Yeah, well, pay. Yeah, alright, sweet. Feels good. Feels good, man. Feels good. I like it. I like it. Yes. And they didn't have another creature, so they had a window for Essence Scatter. We would definitely take that action. Lol. Alright, pitch the Tranquil Cove. And there's our other green source. Love it. Alright, yeah, so plus minus here. Plus minus here. Plus.
Power grows with tender.
Oh, our planeswalkers. No. No. Play land. Minus. Like, I guess we actually could have plus there. And then we get... Man, that's actually kind of interesting. I wonder if there was an argument to plus there. No, because we really don't have protection. And we still haven't played anything, so we can wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. End the turn. Yeah, I wonder if we actually should just plus there. So, interesting question. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't think I've ever ultimate Ren. If I did, do you guys know if we get Ren back? If the turn that we ultimate Ren, return all permanent cards from your graveyard. Because you have to do the loyalty minus is what happens before, right? Let's pitch this, right? If I'm correct, the casting cost essentially the spell is minusing loyalty. So Ren would die, go to the graveyard, and then the emblem, or not the emblem, but the ultimate would resolve, right? And put our permanents back. So we would get it back. That's interesting. Draw 2 cards. Love it. Love it. Nice opponent. I like what they got going on here. I mean, they're looking for Fading Hope, right? So we're not out of the woods yet. Another dragon. I'm going to let that resolve. I think it's more important for us to get rid of the dude. Alright, let's go here. See if they have another counter spell that is relevant, right? Oh, well, hot diggity dog. Double board wipe. I kind of feel like that I want that to make sure that we don't lose our dudes, right? We can draw. This is iffy. This is iffy. I think we still take the double board wipe. No, we came here to assemble the Titans. Let's go populate Titans. We do lose our dude, so that makes me feel like we should have paused it. But I feel like if we can wipe this board, this is going to feel pretty good. Take action. Draw endless. Oh, nice. Nice. We have our double. I'm going to pitch the land again. Pitch the land. Nice. Let's attack. Right? Because we're going to go for the depopulate. The only thing blows us out here is if we have the... help me out here, guys. the negate. If they have the negate over Spell Pierce, then we kind of get blown out here. So that's why I'm going to wait on the Ren, because if they do have a way to stop this depopulate, then we'll minus. But if not, I feel pretty good about this. Okay, cool. Then let's play our land and leave up depopulate, and let's minus again, and that's game. All right, nice. I'll take it. Greetings, Knights and Puntawans. Welcome back to the MTG Struggle Bus, where I, Jedi, struggle more playing Magic, so hopefully you don't have to. If playing all the Planeswalkers is your jam, my friends, you may have come to the right place, because today we are doing a Bant Walker list. It is Bant control 100%, as you can tell, as there are no creatures in this list, and we are trying out the Urza Assembles the Titans. It is a saga that allows us to search for Planeswalkers, put Planeswalkers into play for free, and then essentially in the final chapter activate them twice, which is super sweet, right? It could be extremely powerful. So we are running a suite of Planeswalkers. I did start off with more Planeswalkers initially, like I keep wanting to say Kiora, but Tamio, and just ended up starting to trim a little bit because it just felt a little clunky sometimes. And so I decided to just go ahead and trim the fat off as much as I could and run the Planeswalkers to affect the board as much as possible. We are also running one of a Johnny Sleeper agent because, once again, the -3, not really, it is going to play a role, right? Because 2 out of our 4 Planeswalkers do create creatures. I guess technically 3, if you count Auspicious Ultimate. But the +1 allows us to draw, but hey, we may, in a pinch, be able to ultimate a Johnny and then kill our opponent with poison counters, which would be fun. We'll see if we get to make that happen. We are running Depopulate and Farewell as our board wipes, Stall for Time, Broker's Charm, a bunch of 3 1-ofs in the 3 slot, a decent amount of removal. We are trying out Joint Exploration because in Bant, like, why not? We're able to dig for our lands, ramp up a little bit, and later on in the game, it still draws us into our gas. A 1-of Runic Shot, because being able to kill opponent's creature for 1 mana can be extremely powerful in our curve. And yeah, pretty self-explanatory there. Devious Cover Up to be able to kind of recycle our Planeswalkers should we use them aggressively to kind of get us to the late game and we're running out. We can use that to tuck them back into our deck to, you know, kind of get things a rolling. But yeah, pretty much going to try to win Planeswalkers. So that is the list, my friends. That means shout out for this video goes out to Kian? I'm not sure. Sorry. We'll go with Kian. Kian Wyrem. Thank you, Wyrem. Kian Wyrem. Yes, let's go with that one. Thank you so much, my friend, for supporting the channel. I appreciate you. You rock. And it means a lot to me. It really does. We continue to grow, getting closer and closer to 1,000, which is super exciting. Thank you guys so much for that support. I really do appreciate you. And Kian, yeah, you rock, my friend. This Bant Assemble the Titans list is for you, my friend. Right, on the draw, we have our double white for Depopulate. So I think we're going to run it, my friends. I think we're going to give it the old college try. Right, we have essentially 4 chances to draw a land, preferably of the untapped variety, but we will make do with what we got. Lead off this way so we have all our colors, just in case. White on the other side of the board. Gonna be interesting. Mono white, potentially. Discard a card, make it, alright. So Emperor's gonna have to deal our number there. Alright. Fair enough. Not super exciting to see that this early, but that's okay. We have our removal, so let's see how this plays out, my friends. Could be taking quite a bit of damage here. Literally drawing all of our top end. Alright, so huge turn here. We're going to be taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 falling to 9. Gonna be painful. Gonna be painful, but we'll get potentially 3 things off the board. They discard a card to save this. Alright, that's taking 12, so we're falling to 5. Okay. Chances are we're gonna be dead this turn. Fair enough. The old college try. Sometimes it does not work out the way you want it to. Let's see if we can get a tapped land. We have to bottom both of those because we need an untapped land. Alright. Clean the board. We'll take 2 next turn. And hopefully an Emperor will save us. Interesting. They chose not to discard a card. Ah, okay. That makes a little more sense. That makes a little more sense. We can depopulate again. Is that what we want to do here? I think I'm going to. And then we can... Oof. Now, I did punt. I will say that. I punted because we could have played that land regardless. So I actually should have went bottom top. Let's get... Yeah, let's get this going. And yeah, we'll start it on 1. And let's put him on top. And we're good on these. Do we want more lands? We're going to put Emperor into play. So let's go here. That feels correct to me. Veal, draw that. I guess we can also put a Johnny into play for free. Trigger. I'm pretty good about life right now. Plus,
we need not every day.
we'll leave that on top. I like having the extra removal. So now I think we feel pretty safe here. The double depopulate felt pretty good. All right, Johnny down, my friends. Johnny down. All right, so let's go Emperor. -1. And then draw. Because we already know what we're going to draw. Might as well get that treasure back. Alright. Celestis, not bad. So, let's minus. Let's plus. And let's attack. We be chilling. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, if we play Celestis, we still will have the double blue to do Memory Deluge. So I think that feels correct to me. Send it back, start getting our life total back up, because boy do we need it. And we did bottom our Elspeth. That land should be in our hand, but that's fine. Or in play. That's alright. We got saved. I will take the hit there. Caught the struggle bus for a reason, my friends. Alright, we can deal with that. Definitely gonna hold on to this for the next Paragon, right? It was close. It was very close. Alright. Dude down. Dude down skis. Let's go ahead and exploration. Another exploration. Bottom that for sure. Let's just bottom. Broker's Charm. Okay. I like that. Another March. So... that's going to get a little bit bigger. Let's put a counter here.
We've got the edge in this fight.
And we can actually, if we wanted to fight, let's go ahead and just draw 2 cards. I think staying ahead. There we go. Hit a land. Feeling pretty... we should have attacked there. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I just changed decks. That's why. So I'm still a little rough. No reason not to attack there. Alright, fair. Alright, I think we'll tap down and draw. I think we'll tap and draw. I like that. Oh, it's 5 to do that. For some reason I thought it was 4. Let Emperor go down. We can kill 1. Yeah, let's Emperor. Let's let Emperor go down. I think it's fine. We'll deluge. We'll deluge.
Later.
And then that gives us the ability to plus up our hand, get a board wipe to get a 3-for-1, to fairy, and depopulate. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Depopulate 1, 2, 3 leaves us. And then to fairy. And we're good on cards right now, so let's just untap. Untap.
I'd rather show than tell.
And untap. Yeah, and we'd be chilling. Alright. I think we've taken control of this game now. Can play another Emperor. We have Titan to go digging. Find one of our Wrens. Right? Yep. Fair enough, opponent. Fair enough. Working those absences like a champion. Here we go. Go here. And we'll start chapter 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Bottom, bottom, bottom. And we'll keep the board wipe. Decline. And then we'll hold this land in hand to filter if we want to. Feeling pretty confident. Can probably just go ahead and clean out the graveyards here. I don't think there's a problem with that. Paragon. Okay. So I believe they get a response here, right? But it's fine. Interpret. Interpret. Oh, that's not even that bad. Okay. We can tap them if we want to. I think we're just gonna deluge here. And grab both the farewells. And can put Wandering Emperor into play. Sure. Let's
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my
do
people.
creatures and graveyards because we're not getting anything back. And then hold the land to pitch, so we'll minus. And
Keep watch for intruders.
I think we just send it back. We lose our deluges, but I think that's fine. Okay. Seems fair, opponent. I mean, we haven't played any creatures, so it makes sense that they have their removal. Once again, I don't really think it bothers us too much. It really doesn't. Minus. And then plus here.
To me.
And
Remember your training.
play a land, and we will naturally cycle here. Take action. Unless Detour pitch the land. Yeah, alright. You got it. It's 3, right? Yeah. 3, exile that. Yep, we'll take the 3. It's mono white. We're not worried about it. We're not worried about it. They have no reach, so I think we're good. I think now it's just a matter of closing out the game against our opponent, which could potentially take a little bit. I mean, that's, you know, that's Bant for you. Yep, that works too. They got it.
I'm never done for good.
Oh, opponent. Exile for 4. I mean, they put up a really good fight, but I mean, it's hard for mono white to deal with so many board wipes. Take action. Stall for time. These all cycle versus this doesn't. So I guess we pitch that, get him for 3, and start the slow grind. Send it back. Gain another life. Pitch another land. Pitch this one. I don't think life is the thing. Like, we're gonna cycle here. Let's go borrowed time. Our last dude, Roger that. Cool, we're gonna cycle. There we go. There we go. Yep, we're good. Sorry if that was really loud, my bad. Ren and -3.
Will of the woods is made
And
manifest.
let's go digging. Gain a life. Oh, hey, look, another land. Pitch a land. And pass it back. So I think we got it. I think we have it now, right? Like, we're kind of on autopilot, but we sealed the deal there. So we're going first. Not super thrilled about having keep a 2-lander. They both come to play tap. We do have a runic shot for that reason. And I guess we could scry. Mulligan. I want to see lands. Okay. Here, and we can tuck the Urza Assembly. And, yep, guess I play our lands. I love that. I love that. Wizards, if you're watching, good job, my friends. Good job. So, let's see. Mono red. Of course, that's the deck that we keep 2 lands with, right? Alright. Probably going to aggressively use this March of Worldly Light. Okay. I guess because we're probably gonna, if we draw an untapped land, we're gonna play that. So pay 2, exile the Farewell, and get rid of that. It's a little aggressive. There we go. See? We weren't gonna play it anyways, so it worked out. I mean, I guess it's kind of the same thing, right? Now I think about it. Like, this was gonna be untapped, so we would have essentially done the same play. Alright, pack leader. No other follow-up. That's kind of nice. That is nice, because now we have the opportunity to either Wandering Emperor or Memory Deluge based on what our opponent does, right? We're going to decline because I want to keep everything in our hand. This draws us more cards, this is removal, and this is a board wipe. So it's exactly what we want to see here. If our opponent plays something like a... Okay. Alright, that all resolves. So definitely... Yeah, we're just going to wipe the board here. We're just going to take it. We're going to take it. And let's keep hitting lands and instant speed removal. Like, we definitely don't have to take the 8 here or there, but I think this is fine. I think we'll be able to recover with Wandering Emperor -2. Right, let's see what their top end is. They play another one, they get to hit us for 4. So, I mean, it's not free. Like, the hit is relevant. Okay. Alright, alright. Well, then there's that. Lol. Okay. Stinks that we missed the land, though, because I would really like to scry here. But I guess for the sake of being protected, we're just going to kill that for 1, which is exactly why it's in the deck, my friends. Exactly why it's in the deck. Now we have the option, if they do play another haster, we can drop Emperor, which they did. Big boy. Alright, let's see if we're punished if they have a safekeeping, right? It's going to be a little scary.
I hope you're ready to lose.
No safekeeping. Excellent. Feeling really good about our position now. Really good about our position. Not going to make a dude. Going to try to keep the Emperor alive if we need to. It is already nighttime, and we don't look to be playing 2 spells anytime soon. But now that we have double instant speed removal, I'm feeling pretty good about life. Emperor down, that's fine. Either way, they were going to kill something right there. Either kill the token or the Emperor. Alright, we get an opportunity to go digging. Our opponent is Hellbent. And let's go... Kind of want more removal, but I think we also need to be respectful of our land drops. Let's just keep taking answers. We have 27 lands in the deck. We'll get there. double spell. So let's draw. And nope, I want to keep gas. So we're going to pitch that. Johnny. Problem is, doing a Johnny right now puts us in a really bad spot. So I think we hold and go digging. We're going to decline here because there's no point in drawing our land. Right? We want to keep a Johnny. That is one of our win cons. So that guy's going to go fast. So let's see here. We can exile that, take that damage. So if we do 3 here, right? Do 3, submit 0, exile that. They won't get the counter. Wait. Oh, oops. Oops. That was my mistake. I meant 3 total, not tap 3. My bad. My bad. I'll take the hit there. Oh man, the struggle. The struggle is real, my friends. We were able to kill both. Now, the fact that we know they're running Devastator in their deck means that we have to... Gosh, that's so funny. I said 3 in my head. Or I said 3 out loud. I meant spend 3. Oh, nice. Holy cow. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are going to take 1 here. I mean, we could double Absence. I don't think that's correct. Alright, cool. So here... Get this guy off the board. Take 3. Fall to 6. Got our land. So now we can play a Johnny. Pay full price. And...
We will make this world complete.
It's unfortunate because I would like to like minus and plus. And is that correct? Maybe that is correct. Just minus her and then minus him.
Keep watch for intruders.
It's interesting that this one doesn't put counters on creatures or on planeswalkers, right?
Courses through you.
Okay, I think I finally got ourselves under control. Just that one misplay. There's the Raiju. So before that goes to combat, they are going to get to draw, but we're not going to let that put counters on anything. So they are top decking like champions here, but hopefully we start getting some card advantage going. And we have to save this one for a flyer. We have to manage everything else every other way. So plus, and we're gonna leave that on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and attack because it's free. I do remember it this time. Now we have the 7 to deluge. So if our opponent doesn't drop like a huge threat this turn and they end up cycling or something like that, then we're able to draw and kind of start replenishing things. So feeling pretty decent about it. Opponent's going to take 5, falling to 15. And yeah, we're just going to pass. I'm going to hold on to the land. Alright, she does not have haste. So that's a good sign for us. That does, though. Fizzle sticks. So close. So close. So do we let it attack to take 1? I'm interested to see. Let's see where they put the counter. Right? They have to put it on an attacking creature. So we just kill him so they don't get the ping from the counter. And then block here. We will take the action. We have the land. Yep. Pitch that. Draw another land. We're going to plus a Johnny because that's all we can do. And we will bottom that. And yep, do the same thing. Now we do have to be careful, right? Because this is in a position where it can make it to where this guy can't block, but that's why we have the absence. So, and they know it. So this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be very close, the exchange here. She is 2 less, so it is 4 to activate her ability. And once again, that would put her... Wait. Power less than. It doesn't say equal to. So actually the +2 would mean that this is still viable. Alright, let's send it back. We get to draw. Keep the land for that purpose. Take action. All right, pitch the land, and now we get to cantrip, but we're not. We're gonna deluge here. If our opponent doesn't give us a reason to cast this absence, I'm almost halfway willing to trade. Almost. I could also take the 5, right? I guess we can do this first. Draw 2. We can just trade. This is a good way to win. They can still draw. How much more instant speed removal do we have in our deck? This is our last absence. So if we're going to absence, let's go this way first. See what we have access to, right? We can scry, dig a little bit deeper. Detour and Ren. That's great. Let's actually take both. And we can detour and force them to decide on how they want to do it. Yep. I like detouring here. They get to draw it again, but it's going to have summoning sickness, and we're going to have... that way we get to keep the absence. Gives us time to drop the big old tree folk that regenerates to block, right? It will be a 6/6, and it will be a 5/5 as the biggest Shivan Devastator they can make right now. So yeah, that puts us in a pretty good spot. And maybe I've been a little conservative with our life total since we haven't fired off the deluge, but once again, we've been turning all these lands into gas, so I think it hasn't been too bad, right? We've discarded what, 1, 2, 3 lands, 4 if we bottomed, so that seems reasonable. We could also plus or minus again. Oh geez, all right, never mind. Yep, there we go. Boom goes the dynamite. Alright, our opponent's first, but we have all our lands, all our colors. We can play just about everything in our hand. I like it. We're going to keep this one. Start off with the old headquarters Reno. Excellent, look at that. Then we get to depopulate on curve. I like it. I like it. Looks like we may potentially be going up against the mirror. Super cool. I guess we could have left up Essence Scatter, actually. I think I was a little too... okay, it wouldn't have mattered. Fair. So it looks like a domain deck. So 5 color. Potentially. Interesting. So I'm going to have to make a crucial play on the detour. Detour is probably going to end up getting rid of... let's see. So we need to save the Essence Scatter for the Sphinx, right? Let's counter that or get rid of token. So we can get rid of... okay, I think it's fine.
Speak your purpose.
All right. They can... I think we're fine with either outcome here because of the depopulate. They're going to minus. Okay. So let's kill Ren here. Right? And then I feel like this is a safe spot to depopulate. Depopulate. Thanks. And let's send it back. So, let's see. This is gonna be a fun little interaction. Tamio, okay.
Virexia's story infects the mind. Becoming
-5. Respect. Respect. So their guy is going to be bigger than ours. So unfortunately, we can't land our Ren. I also played the wrong land for that to happen. So yeah, I guess here we just let them Ren, which is unfortunate. It is unfortunate. So I think the one time we've drawn our Essence Scatter, and unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get there with it. I don't see what creatures this deck could be running. There's Ascendancy. That resolves. And they do get to leave up mana. So they're going to strike us. We're going to detour the Treant. Oh, playing around the... I like that. I like that. Get rid of that. They're going to draw. We have the 2 for any kind of action they may have. Ooh. Whew, got lucky there. I'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's unfortunate. Go ahead and deal with the Ren. So yeah, the Ascendancy makes me feel like they're not really gonna have too many creatures. So it looks like the Mirror, which is super exciting. It is funny though. Literally our one of Essence Scatter, and we draw it against the non-creature deck, which is fun. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and get our stuff going. So Ren. Let's see, I mean, they gotta have nothing but counter magic up. Maybe we should have waited, but we don't know. We don't know what they're running. So they did interesting. Pitch a Emperor. When did they pitch the Emperor? Leave his cover up. Okay. Respect. Respect. Wedding announcement. Yep, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. So we may be in a little bit of trouble here. Oops, sorry. So get rid of the Ascendancy or get rid of the announcement? I think we get rid of the announcement. It's not going to trigger till the end of their turn, so let's just wait. Right? The Ascendancy is going to increase. Yeah, I mean, I think we just stop them from having card draw. I think is what we want to see here. So, wait, what? Ah, that stinks. I give him another dude. I deserve that. Gosh darn it. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. So they still get 2 dudes. That definitely changes the clock there. Was maybe being a little too cute there. Alright, Titan. We're going to need this. Let's make something happen. We're going to need... This is going to be big. Alright, another Dissipate. Good game. Alright, yeah, looks like it. I guess they're, they read the writing on the wall. It looks like the rest of their hand is all counter magic. Depopulate. Let's see. They had the gas just a little too early. Let's detour, put it on top. Take action. Alright. Let's see. So take another hit. Take 7. That's half of our life. They're going to here. Yeah, man, unfortunate. Like, literally, that's so funny. That's definitely great deck building right there. We played, I don't know, like 10 games? 8, something like that. And we have not seen our Essence Scatter. So that's kind of... Or we haven't seen it. Yeah, in the first game we do see it. They're creatureless. That's awesome. Super cool, though. I love that they're getting to go off. So they're going to get to Ultimate, which is exciting. Let's go let them have their fun night, right? Like, how often do you get to fire that off? -7. Silex. Cool. Nice. We will cycle that. Looking for some gas. Ren. Play Ren. And let's... minus. Alright. So they get to untap every turn, right? Thing is, to destroy our Ren, they have to pop their 2 guys. So, it's all creatures. Fair. They get to Silex. Super cool. Alright, so... let's see. We can still technically kill them. Right? We can still technically kill them. It's fine. We have some stuff to do. That's so great. It's so great. Plus. Go through our deck. Nice. So let's go Celestis. Problem is it's the emblem, so we no longer really care about what's his face, right? I think we just hold, right? And then at the stop on their second main, they're gonna get to draw, so this is gonna be interesting. So, they countered our first Titans, right? Assemble. Oh, they dissipated it. That's right. Their stuff was all right. So they're gonna deluge. Yep, nice deluge and deluge. Gotta love it. It's gotta feel good, right? Or was that the one in there? Yeah. Okay. Yep. So they're back up to a full grip. and Absence. That's good enough. We're not worried about the Silex. Hurts them more than it hurts us. So we'll just get rid of the Ascendancy, though I feel like they probably have another one. Okay. And this has been our turn. So let's just wait. Let's just wait and see. So now we don't need the pause anymore. I don't think it hurt us to give him a land, right? So let's see here. What are we looking for? I guess they're just a Johnny. I mean, though I find it very difficult for them to have or not have an answer now that they've filled up their hand, essentially. And they get to draw some more. So we will see. We will see. I mean, we are going to just get drowned in card advantage, but I mean, it looks like they're a little thin on win cons like we are. So how much is left on their deck? Okay, they get everything back. Yep, good game. Nicely done. Nicely done, opponent. Well played. That was fun. That was fun. All right, we're going first. 2 lands. We have our double white. No, I'm going to mulligan. There we go. Much better. Much better. I like this. Keep. And let's tuck. Let's see. Let's tuck the plains. That allows us to go tapped, tapped, untapped, right? It gives us access to absolutely everything, which feels pretty good. Blue black on the other side of the board. All right, another tap land. But we are gonna be able to play both of these on time, so I like it. Yeah, nothing going on yet, unfortunately. So we're in a holding pattern. Let's just see, my friends. Let us see what we got going on. So our opponent appears to be leaving up removal or counter magic. We'll see if they decide to do something here. Alright, so this gets under Urtai. I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold. I don't really feel the need. Well, we still have lands to play to kind of go all out here, right? Interesting. Just straight up land go. Sure. Titan. I think this is not bad at first one. Dissipate. That's fine. Like, there wasn't, like... I think it's fine, because at the end of the day, it's only going to replace itself, right? The thing is it only gets 1 Planeswalker. We do get to play it for free, but we're not really running counter magic right now. So, yeah, I think we just kind of hold. Unfortunately, they're definitely a control deck, which is fine. You know, we may have some sticking power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's wait, because then we can endless detour their spell, right? I don't think we need to be super proactive here. And yeah, we keep hitting our lands, which is fantastic. Love it. It's going to be interesting, though. Control versus control. Who is the victor? Seems like they're a very reactive control deck, though. So chances are they're going to have more than 1 counter spell here. So I guess we just wait to see who flinches first. Problem is, they're probably running a Hull Breaker, right? Urtai is probably on the menu as well, my friends. So we shall see. Trespasser. There's nothing to eat, so yeah. I think we're okay with that. Let's see. How do we do this? How do we do this? We can march pitching the stall for time. Problem is, stall for time replaces itself. Yeah, I think we are going to try to kill it, though, because that is kind of scary, right? So let's march for 3. And then, let's see. So we're going to do that. And let's discard the stall for time. That resolves. And then that way we get to leave up our endless detour. course, they're gonna make a discard. That makes sense. Ooh, interesting. Okay, interesting, interesting. All right. Problem with assembly or symbols, right? Was there a pause? I don't think so. So we're just gonna play it. We're just gonna play it. Let's see. We could have waited till we had endless detour, but I didn't think there was a pause there. I think after the ward it just resolved, right? Okay. Yeah, excellent. Fantastic. Love it. And we get a planeswalker. Great. I think we have enough lands, so let's bottom. I like grabbing March. I like the exile effect, right? It prevents them from doing any shenanigans. So, and this is going to get underneath. So I think we're still going to sandbag the Emperor. And I think we're just going to play a Johnny since they know about it and start plussing. Seems fine. Seems fine. I think that's going to be correct. We don't know what they have in hand, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is probably going to be the Invoke, right? Is if I had to take a guess. Invoke Despair. Oh, shouldered. Okay. Let's put a pause. So, before we draw. Let's absent. Right? And that way we don't even take any damage. And I like that. Down goes shouldered. Love that. Alright, alright. I like where this is going, my friends. I like where this is going. Let's put the planeswalker that they know about down for free. And we're gonna plus.
Reinforcements are here.
Okay, and yeah, I think we're just on a holding pattern here. I don't feel the need necessarily to dump the Emperor just yet, right? I do feel like their win con is going to be Hullbreaker Horror, though, so we do have to be careful about that. So I think there's a good chance we go plus minus and just try to resolve our planeswalkers to kill them. It might be the play here. We'll see. Okay. So this is interesting. This is quite interesting. We get to play this twice, so let's go ahead and play Emperor here. And maybe that's incorrect because we only leave up 1 mana, so they do have the chance to counter it. Okay, they had the hard count. Fair. Fair enough. Hard counter it is. Alright, so plus. Nice. And let me see something. What is it?
Welcomes all.
Whenever you cast a creature or spell. Yeah, let's why not? Let's see if we can kill him with poison, right? Let's see if we can kill him with poison.
Phyrexia is inevitable.
So let's go here. I was not expecting the ultimate to happen. So let's plus first. Get plenty of lands to go. Excellent. Losing to depopulate is a little rough, but not the worst. Play a land, and we get plus again, which is... Ooh. Plusing again is kind of interesting, right? But I think we have to protect ourselves. We don't have ward to target that. Yeah, so I think we minus.
From root to canopy, the trees are mighty.
And hold. And maybe that's a little incorrect. Like, maybe we should have farewell. That might have gotten a little too excited about being able to plus. Because there's a good chance that we lose. Yep. Okay. Let's try to counter that. We have another one, which they do. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. And that was maybe a little greedy of me. I got overexcited about the +2. But we'll see. Now I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm gonna see if we can kill him. Right? With ultimate. It's fun. Hey, you gotta go for it, right? For the video. What? That doesn't make sense. Gosh darn it. I really wanted to see if we could do it. Ah, opponent. Alright, so we get to go first. Our land's coming to play tapped, but we have a turn 3 Celestis that we can use to Runic Shot. Also, Joint Exploration if we draw a land. So we're going to keep this. We're going to keep this. Being on the play helps. I think if we were on the draw, there would be a strong consideration to not keep this one, but as is, I think it benefits us, right? Kind of get all our ducks in a row, and once again we do have a 1-mana removal spell that we can use if we need to. Black white, so a little bit of resilience from the opponent. I don't quite want an exploration without the ramp aspect to it. That may be incentive for us to do it next turn, right? We can ramp this way, play this ramp, and then we can play the farmland. Oh well, it's sorcery, never mind. I have to keep remembering. For some reason I keep thinking it's instant, but I guess that would be busted. Alright, sweet. Our opponent's giving us a chance here, so let's see. I think we can just Celestis here and leave up the instant speed, right? That's kind of the power of Joint. Both those are ramp cards, but this gives us the ability to play at instant speed. Mirror Breaker, okay. And I'm halfway tempted to give them both. We just give them both and Urza's assemble the Titans here versus exiling that. Going up against Naya, which could be a little scary. Could just ramp. Yeah, let's assemble the Titans. Let's assemble the Titans. And miss, unfortunately. That's painful. And I don't really want to bottom this against Naya. So I think we go bottom, keep the land on top, and then next turn, I think we go like this. And then that way, decline. That way we have removal for what they got going on, right? Because they are going to get to ramp here. We'll probably Runic Shot. So they're Reanimator. Okay, so we are digging for our farewells. Fair enough. Fair enough, right? So Naya Reanimator. Interesting. Shouldered. Okay. I guess we could have stopped on our upkeep to avoid taking the damage there. We very much could have avoided that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take the other 2. I think that's correct. Like, them playing the Shoulder threw off our game plan just a little bit. We should have, since it was instant speed, we should have paused at our upkeep, killed it, and then we wouldn't have taken the 2 damage. We would have been 2 life healthier. Let's find out if that actually makes a difference, though. So we at least can leave up Absence for when they... Alright, legit.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it. You won't be outsmarting me.
I guess it's exploration. I'm not thrilled about that, but... Yeah, so Titans unfortunately did absolutely nothing for us there. Which, you know, is a thing, I guess. So we can Beseiju the Reflection. And we can Absence. So let's do the Absence on their upkeep so they can't draw, right? And Beseiju on their turn as well. I was really hoping they were going to... Oh, wait a minute. We actually have to Beseiju now. Never mind. Because if not, they can untap with it and you know, in response. So, yeah, I think we have to do it now. Still, like... It's a little scary because if they have that reanimation spell, right, most likely going to be Gix, then we're in a bit of a pickle. We know what we're drawing, so we're not, unless we want to pitch it for Runic Shot. Which, I don't really think so. I just don't think so. I think Runic Shot, right, we can kill one thing and be able to dig a little bit deeper. Like, why pitch a removal spell for a removal spell? It is an upgrade, like, don't get me wrong. I do acknowledge the fact that it's instant speed versus sorcery speed, but I don't know. I just, like, you want to get rid of cards that you don't need for cards that you do need, right? And at this point, we're digging. Once we get a farewell, I feel pretty good about this because it cleans up the board fairly nicely, right? There's Titan. It's going to get rid of our Celestus. Remember that conversation I had about instant speed? Yeah. Instant speed there would have stopped the shield counter. So, lesson learned. There you go. Call it the struggle bus for a reason, my friends. Ouch. Yep. Guess we're gonna have to absence eat the shield counter. I don't think they get the clue token, and then runic shot. Man, that's so funny. Oh, Jedi. Sometimes you'll learn how to play this game. Sometimes. I don't know why I did it now instead of at the end of their turn. Oh, they do get a clue token. Okay, interesting. Alright, we got plenty of board wipes. Can we draw one? Fable. Alright, farewell. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright. Scry. Do they have the safekeeping? They have something at instant speed, which is extremely scary. Land. It's not looking good for the home team. Not looking good for the home team, my friends. We can get rid of one of those guys, but I think it's correct to just get rid of the Mirror Breaker. They're digging. Ouch. 2 lands. No. Are we wrecked here? Are we wrecked? I guess there's a noticeable difference between 4 and 2 life in this board right now. So I think we go ahead and kill that. Go down to 4. They play a shouldered. Oh, wow. Yeah. So there was 100% a difference. 100%. And that's not going to do it, unfortunately. Cycle, see what we got. So a couple of misplays there that definitely. Oh, all right. Good game. Yeah, we weren't going to get there anyways, unfortunately. All right, we're on the draw, my friends, but we have plenty of removal, so we are going to keep this. Missing green, but I think we're going to get there. So we're going to hold on to it. Fair enough. So we will take a hit, but then turn 2, we can get it off the board. Let's see if this ends up being a underdog. All right, Pilfer. Cool. So probably the depopulate or the farewell. Interesting here. What are we going to see? What are we going to see from the opponent? Okay, fair. All right, let's go here and hold what we got. All right, so starting to draw the top end of our deck, which is a little scary. We can take 1 here. We can take 1. I think that's fine. Trespasser. Let's see here. Take another hit. Yeah, I think we just hold. I wish there was a way for us to make sure that we don't hit like another. I think leaving up this for the shouldered is fine. I think that is perfectly okay. I just wish we had a chance to make sure we hit the next land. So we could take potentially a little too much damage here. We will see. Okay, what's their follow-up play? There we go. All right, that we will get exile. You know what I mean? Like, we want things to stay dead. So I think that's important. What do they have for a single black? Oh, they could just level that? Okay. We have to discard a card to do that, which is a little awkward. But it does buy us some time. Right? So I guess we just hold here. A little, like a scotch frustrating. Scotch. They're going to combat. Take another hit. I mean, we can always just plus tap discarding assemble, I guess. Yeah, I think that's the way it works here. And we'll discard assemble. At least buys us another turn. We get to hit our lands. It is unfortunate. It is unfortunate, but I want to keep our proactive hand here. So I think this is correct. Okay, so this bodes well for us. They're not going to develop the board. Oh, awkward. Awkward. So close. So close. All right, fair. So we're going to take more than 8 here, probably. I mean, it's fair. At least we got there, right? I think it was gonna... So close. It would have been sweet if we could have wiped the board there. But this is dangerous. This is dangerous, right? Because now... Alright, cool. Cool. Let's go here. We are going to depopulate. Get a nice clean answer here. Artifact? Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, what artifacts do they have? So, Trespasser, okay. Luckily, we haven't given them a reason.
Enough with the mysteries.
Interesting. Interesting. So, how do we do this? We need this for Lily. And either... Man, that is quite interesting. We can't do both. So I think we have to pitch the farewell here. I think we go here. And not let Lily hit us again. So do that.
Oh, that's my cue to
And
leave.
then I think for the fact that we get life, right? So this is interesting. It's a little unfortunate that we do give them a land there because they're hellbent, which I think is fantastic for us. Yep. All right, let's do this. And we're just going to get nicely, cleanly deal with that. Yes, it is unfortunate. It is unfortunate, but I think it was correct to play. I think it definitely was to just keep the board clear. So now it's a race to see who can draw like their card advantage in first. We're equal on land. Ah, of course. I even was going to say it. I was like, gosh darn it. All right. All right. That's something. Let's scout now. No need to pop the top. And bottom. Ooh, nice. That's nice. All right, let's see if we can make something happen here, right? Shouldered. Gosh darn it. Okay. So that is going to be an issue. And underdog. Okay, okay. That was a good set of draws from the opponent. That was a very good... Yep. Oh boy. I guess we leave this in hand to protect. Holy cow. Talk about top deck city. Oh my goodness. Felt really good about this turn. I really did. I felt really good about it until like 22 seconds ago. Of course, they're protecting the shouldered. I can respect that. Let's get that off the board. Alright, so board wipe off the top. Come on.
You are not much of a roadblock.
Interesting opponent. Interesting. Yeah, I guess...
Until next
I guess we're just dead, unfortunately. It is a bit of a bummer. It is a bit of a bummer. The we needed them to like whiff somewhere in there, right? They just obviously pitching the farewell. Yeah, look, it's been straight gas. Oh man, nice.
Nobody knows.
Oh,
darling.
that's
I'm
been
tired
freaking
of your
epic,
secrets.
man. Holy cow. That has been one heck of a draw from our opponent. That's fantastic. Holy shnikes.
You wish to know my secret?
I wonder how much this game would have changed if we were able to draw that land. I don't think so. Yeah, and this is sorcery speed, and oh, there's the depopulate, man. All right, well played, well played. All right, so our opponent's on the play. We don't have a play till turn 4. We gain 1 life. All right, cool. I don't know what a good 6 was gonna look like from there, especially having the farewell and the. Okay, so could be a range of things. So let's go ahead and leave absence up just in case we need to. No reason to play the tap line. We don't need to. Okay, some form of control deck. Interesting. Right, I can imagine. Is this like Karn control? I think some people have been building with Karn. Alright, so we can get rid of the Silex at the end of their turn. We can also draw to make sure we hit our land drops. I think that's what we're going to do. Our opponent's not pressuring us by any means, so we can take our time a little bit. I mean, that could favor their game plan, but I think I'm okay with that. We're just going to keep hitting our land drops. Make sure we have as much mana as possible. Whenever time comes down, do pull the trigger. Good job on the syncopate. Okay. Fair enough. So Teferi minus could be the play here. Sure. It's Teferi minus. They're gonna cycle. Okay. So at the very least, we get a card here. We missed our land drop, right? So let's go here and play it, because we definitely don't want to miss our land drops, especially going up against another control deck, right? The one that can do the most spell casting is the one that survives. So for 5, we can get syncopated again. Silex only has a sorcery, so we can kind of get rid of it right now. I think we just plus for no value.
Second here, a second there.
Wait, do we not? Oh. I guess we. Sure. Alright. And. Yep, send it back. No reason to play into removal at the moment. We really don't have a lot of ways of protecting our things. So, just play the Emperor. Let's see what that looks like. I'm assuming it doesn't resolve. Well, that's interesting. Definitely wasn't expecting that, but at least we're on the board. Now I feel a little bit better about us wiping, right? Or not wiping, but getting rid of the Silex. So let's get rid of the Silex. 1, 2, 3. Urtai. Okay. Urtai is going to counter Planeswalker. Ooh, nice. We get to draw here. I like that. Alright, let's plus Emperor. Let's go to combat. Because why not? And then I guess we just draw here. Right? Just force them a little bit. I think we played a land, right? So instead of drawing, we can also explore. We have Urza to get like card advantage if we need to after they blow it up. Yeah, I guess it does let us put Ren into play for free, right? Alright, let's see what our opponent does. They have a couple options here. Just chilling with that Silex. Going at us. Interesting. Yeah, we'll just block. If they really wanted... Yep, exactly. So, all good in the hood, my friend. All right, 2 for 1 from them. But we got 2 cards off of Teferi. We're going to draw 2 more cards here. Right? There's 2 Planeswalkers. Excellent. All right, let's drop this bad boy. Do it on chapter 1. No pause. That makes me feel good. Let's bottom. And then we keep some more removal. Decline to share. Next turn we get to play Ren for free and then plus and hit our land drops for the rest of the game. That feels good. We could minus, but I think with the ability to play stuff twice, we're just going to plus. Alright, and let's gain a life. We can cycle. Also, just play the Wandering Emperor. I think we are just going to play it.
I've learned much during my travels.
We'll minus. It's better than discarding a card.
We must
I just don't
protect the people.
see the point in going down a card, right, when we just finished getting ahead. So this is going to be tricky. This is going to be very tricky. They have 1 spell. They do. Cut down is going to what? Alright, and then this guy's 7. 1, 2, 3. We're just shy of being able to, unfortunately. It would have been nice if we had an untapped land there. Either way, we didn't, so it wasn't like necessarily misplay. Running 7 down. We're 1 shy and multiple avenues to get Hullbreaker off the board. Alright. Running 7 down.
Even in defeat.
So I wasn't playing around the Hullbreaker. If we did that, we probably would have been okay. And I would have just not played the Emperor. Alright, 3 cards left in hand. Activate Planeswalkers twice. So, play our tap land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we technically can go Farewell plus Absence. But since our opponent has multiple spells, I think we need to go double instant speed. That way if they try counter, okay. What are they bouncing? Probably Emperor. Alright, hit it with this one. There we go. Excellent. So that doesn't resolve. And we will let that one decline. So that one is countered. They don't get the treasure. And now we get to minus and plus and leave up Deluge. So it's feeling pretty good now. They do have a pause. Understandable. But it could be just drawing the treasure. It resolves. And I guess now, before they get the Syncopate, let's draw 2. And Runic Shot and Depopulate. Alright, so what's left? What's left, my friends, for us to win with? We have another Ren. We have another Summon the Titans. Okay, that's fine. Not worried about that guy, like, at all, actually. Want to keep our instant speed removal. So, we can just depopulate. I mean, I guess our pinpoint. What is it? It's 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 leaves us 2. Sure. Let's see. 5. So mid-0, try to hit that. Pay the 2. Ward 2 will kick up. I do my math wrong? I do my math wrong? Okay. Alright, fair enough. fair enough. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We must protect the people.
What? Wait, where did I mess up? 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2. Man, I'll have to check the tape. I really have absolutely no idea how I messed that up as far as mana-wise goes. Did I make it auto-pay weird or something?
Somehow we
Odd. Anyways, all right. So getting in there, man, it's kind of funny. Like once control reaches a certain point, you're kind of on autopilot, right? I feel like these games have been a little lackluster when it comes to, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Go to our end step. We're gonna go dig for 2 more cards and depopulate and absence, and our opponent scoops it up. Alrighty. Alright, we're on the draw. We do get to ramp on turn 3 though. No board wipe. This is iffy. This is a pretty iffy heat. But I guess we have access to both detour and exploration on turn 3. So it might buy us enough time to stem the bleeding. Push comes to shove, we can always explore on turn 2, but I don't necessarily think that is correct. So we'll see. Going up against the old Jund Arena could be 5-color control as well. We'll see. Bunch of neat decks in the meta right now, so it's a little bit more difficult to pilot a control deck just because it's tough to have the right combination of answers, but who knows, my friend, who knows? Opponent in the tank about their turn 2, or they went AFK. Hopefully we hit our 4th, so pretty much just scry to hit our 4th land drop, unless it's a board wipe, especially going up against Jund colors. They do have reanimation, but... Alright, let's see. Blood Tithe. Okay, so... Alright, still manageable, my friends. Still manageable. We'll leave this up in case... yeah, just in case. We'll see. So we do have to worry about Ren coming down. If we can play enough lands where Ren's a big boy, or at least the tree folk is, then I'll feel a lot better about it. Don't think we want to pitch a Johnny just to... Okay, that resolves. Alright, so this is not the worst. It's not great, but it's not the worst. There, and then they'll plus. We'll take it. Decline. And then let's... Here. That guy's 3, so pay 3. Exiling a Johnny. Oh, for some reason I thought it would do Planeswalkers. I don't know why. I thought it did. Okay, so we'll just do it for... No, then this has to kill their anvil. We can deal with that. So... Pay 0. Cancel. And we just let that ride. Play here. And detour the bigger one. That one goes bye-bye. And then next turn we can exploration plus clove. I think that's serviceable. Yeah, because the thing is that like... Yeah, the thing is that if we go and get rid of this dude... Okay. And like we do have board wipes, right? So they have options. Decline.
Defy me.
Take the 1. See, exiling is nice. So we could play the tapped land here. And... Oh, shoot. Players can't gain life. Derp. Nice. Alright, let's go here and let's pay 2 and exile that guy. And then we're chilling. We be chilling. Cuts down some of the damage we take. We'll pitch a Johnny.
is my
because we're starting to get pretty low on life. All right, come on, board wipe. Come on, board wipe. Depop off the top. Depop off the top. Yes! Haha! Depop off the top. Dun, dun. Depop off the top. Okay. Alright, 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 alright. That gives us some control. That gives us some control here. Play and send it back. Okay, so next turn we just play Ren minus. Holding on to this one. Alright, let's make a pause at our end step. Or at our... Yep. They're gonna make a devil here, so that's sweet.
You work for me now, Runt.
Alright, so before we draw, right, it should... Full control. Before we draw, play 4. And get rid of shouldered. There we go. Alright. Alright, 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 alright. And... play a land and make Ren bigger. We'll pitch the exploration. Like, I guess we could have... Yeah, maybe we should have. I should have thought about that for a second. Like, maybe we should have kept it, because we could still play Ren minus. It's just a 5/5. Oh, against this board seems pretty decent, right?
No more distractions.
Okay.
Let's make this quick.
Defy me.
Have they played her yet?
Everything.
They have not. Alright, well then we decline, because we need to keep Ren. Yep. Discard here.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
This is gonna be pretty close, my friends. Pretty close. Minus.
The entire forest is an army.
They sack, hit us, make us discard. Yeah, unfortunately, I think our opponent outplayed us here. Yeah, they got us. Man. Right? Because they minus Lily, kill that. Plus that, we discard this. Hit us for 4. We go to 1. Discard.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Sack. The only thing is maybe they send one at Ren. Yeah, we really need to be able to plus there. The second Liliana definitely locked it up for sure. Took away all our outs, so even if we draw a land here, we get 2. So what are we looking for? Draw land. Let's see what we can get. I don't think we can get anything, though. Unfortunately. Yeah, we got rocked there. Definitely got rocked. Well, they have 4 on board anyways. Never mind. Good game. Good game. Well, my friends, that is the deck. And, man, another fun one. It's interesting. Some very deep gameplay, for sure. I think the list can definitely be tweaked a scotch, right? Make it a little bit cleaner. I don't particularly feel like... I do, honestly, if I'm being completely transparent, I was not very impressed with Endless Detour. I wasn't ever impressed with it before. That's why a lot of our Bant lists before, you never saw it. But I wanted to give it a shot, and honestly, my assessment was correct. I was never very impressed with it. I think this could either just be another devious cover-up, or it could actually be the Ascendancy. I definitely missed Ascendancy here. I don't think... The problem is that sometimes when you draw it, and you don't have anything on the board, it could be a do nothing, right? And so that's why I kind of didn't necessarily want to have it, but I do think it plays a definite role, right? There were a couple times where we were going to be able to just straight up ultimate our Planeswalkers comboed with Assemble the Titans. So I think if we revisit this deck, we are going to include the Ascendancy over the Endless Detour. Stall for Time was okay. Essence Scatter, I like Joint Exploration. I thought that was great. Runic Shot, I think it's a one-of, right? The Sorcery Speed is definitely at a cost, but at the same time, being able to just straight up kill something for 1 mana is extremely powerful. Depopulate was great. I think there were very few times where I felt like we gave our opponent a ton of card draw out of it, so I liked it. Titans felt a little clunky, and maybe we just didn't quite have the... There were a couple times where we whiffed, so maybe we didn't quite hit our threshold of like the amount of Planeswalkers, but that being said, Chapter 2, absolutely amazing, especially allowing us to leave up mana for interaction when we played our planeswalkers. And then obviously chapter 3, just being able to activate them twice was extremely great. Didn't get to live the dream with the Johnny Sleeper Agent, but we kind of expected it, honestly. I rarely look at Planeswalker Ultimates because it's just so difficult. Like, you're kind of already winning. It's very much a win more thing. I mean, it does seal the deal, but, you know, I do think that it just makes it a little awkward, right? I think if you start planning around Planeswalker Ultimates, then you start kind of adjusting your game plan and forcing a certain strategy that could lead to your demise because you're making plays, almost sacrificial plays sometimes, to keep the Planeswalker to plus, right? So I think there's that argument. Farewell, fantastic. I would love to have 3 of them, but I don't think there's room in the deck. 27 lands felt good to me. I wanted to keep hitting our land drops. Maybe another Celestis, but I thought 1 felt good. So yeah, I like the deck. I think it's still a 3 out of 5. I think we could tweak it a little bit, but overall, I liked it. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate you guys. Till next time, as always, my friends, happy gaming.